Um, and maybe a throw combo, easy mid tier, easy mid tier. And they should also fix his hurt boxes for the card and the actual Koopa. Because if you don't know, as they're getting started with Winners Round 2 and Smashville, oh, there's some big damage already for iStudying. I'll finish my rant on Bowser Jr. in between games. Right now we're gonna get into this game as young Eevey is fighting his way back, looking like that Nair has a landing hitbox. What was that? Covering the air dodge with the Mecha Koopa explosion, and then the leg of the air dodge with the hammer from the up air. These traps, man. These frame traps that Bowser Jr. can create with his Mecha Koopa. Not gonna say they're super good, but they look really cool. But you're gonna need a little bit more to take out iStudying. If I'm not mistaken, young Eevey has actually beaten iStudying before at a Counterpick, but I don't know if that was one of the days where iStudying was playing his crazy secondary. Either way, it's gonna be iStudying taking the first hook today as he catches the ejected Koopa link with the up air, which of course means he's gonna take more damage and therefore more knockback. Forward to grab. Some big damage for iStudying, but he's missing some of his follow-ups. And again, he's got a lot of wiggle room right now, so I doubt he is worried. Here comes young Eevey, tries to pressure the shield, but it's so hot. Best mix-ups you can do for shielding opponents, of course, out of a card is the down air, as it has very little lag, pretty safe for shield. And also a tendency to shield poke. Other than that, Bowser Jr. has surprisingly little what's good for his shield, because his grabs is pretty bad. Nice little combo with the up air out of the Mecha Koopa explosion. There it is, catching the Mecha Koopa. You can catch it at any point. Of course, you do have to have your timing code on. Okay! Young Eevey attacking the grounded there and then punishing the back air, which of course was meant to, still get some sort of a punish, with a nice up smash out of the shield. Looking pretty slick, but iStudying, man, is already put in so much work. Here comes Lemmy with those Bowser Jr. juggles. Those were good for about 40%. But you're gonna need 100 more to even it up. Let's see if he can get there. So far, he's been doing a good job avoiding all those skill moves. But of course, as soon as I say that, he gets hit by the inner part of Greninja's down tilt, which is the most dangerous one, because it allows him to connect stuff like that. Down tilt fair and Jagan. Can be pretty scary playing versus Greninja because of all those wonky kill confirms. I'm not gonna call him jank, but especially if you're not a Greninja main, it can be pretty hard to tell what is gonna confirm into a kill at which points. Of course, you know to look out at least for down tilt and the nair, but you never know when, and you never know which way to the eye, unless you put in some good research on Greninja. It's not that obvious. The staying characters, but the switching stages are gonna be going to Town and City for Game 2. Now this is a little bit dangerous because Greninja does have a tendency to kill over the top. Obviously with those up air juggles and confirms into up smash. But Bowser Jr. also has some good kill potential from the top. Of course, his up smash is pretty strong. And up air, which is a fantastic juggle tool, can also kill at real high percent, which are gonna be a little less high percent, of course, on a stage like this. Oh, there it is, footstools, but not enough percent to force attack. Oh, he caught him with the last hit of the drills. It's not gonna take him out, but it came real close, and he hangs onto the ledge for too long. That's what that forward smash is so good for, honestly. Catching people at the ledge. You wanna have a Mecha Koopa walking there, so they're afraid to roll, and then you outweight them with a forward smash. But if you can't kill him, then you're gonna give him opportunities to get those combos in, like we just saw, man. The patented iStudying up tilts into up air drag downs into more up tilts, or whatever he can cook up in that combo-oriented mind of his. With a nice card confirm into the hammer. Of course, cross stage is not gonna kill, but it came real close. Bowser Jr., man, he may not be very good, but his moves can be very powerful. What was that? Maybe he didn't notice he did not have a jump. Maybe he misinput it. Either way, he just fell into the blast zone. I don't know what that was about, but he was doing so well. More big damage by iStudying. 47%. Up and from beneath the ledge, not gonna kill. If he catches him in the air though, it might be a different story. Mega Koopa getting picked up. Doesn't have an active hitbox when it instantly drops. Or actually it does, but it's kind of small. Yeah, you can just, you know, pick it up. Mega Koopa falling down. He's got a juggle going on iStudying, but the Mega Koopa, man, his timer expired just before he would have covered young Eevey's landing. That's unfortunate, man. Instead, he's gonna catch a neutral air to the 4 there. You definitely do not want the stock deficit with this particular character. Excellent play by iStudying as he closes it out. 2-0 in his favor.